When Prince Harry returned back here to the United Kingdom last week for that preliminary court case hearing at the High Court regarding, of course, the list of things that apparently he's unhappy about this time, many people dubbed it the Worldwide Privacy Tour Stop, the return. As often said here on the show, you can't stop laughing at that particular South Park spoof because they really hit the nail on the head. Of course, with somebody like Prince Harry, they don't see it like that at all. Of course, it's the media's fault. Whenever things don't go their way, it's the media's fault. You see, the bottom line with Harry is he only wants you to write one narrative, his narrative, as does Meghan Markle. They don't believe in free speech, free press, only their free speech, their free press, as and when they require you. And people often pointed out that when Harry turned up at the High Court, as I said, we were alerted to this, making sure that we, the press that he loves so much, could get that photo opportunity, making sure the car was parked just far enough away as he stepped out so that everybody could get a full, clear shot of Harry. Absolutely. But now you see, everybody was asking, isn't it terrible? The bottom line was that, the King Charles seemingly didn't have time to spend some time with his youngest son. But as ever, there's a bigger reason. Let me explain. Hi, good morning. Nice to see you. By the way, I wanted to share this with you. Strange story, this, up in Huddersfield in West Yorkshire. And this is what I tell you about the woke stories. A cafe owner has decided to rebrand a ploughman's lunch, right? Ploughman's lunch to plough person's lunch. Daft or what? Clearly just looking for a bit of PR. And clearly, of course, everybody said, oh, they're confused. No, they're not. It's cheese and Branston with a bit of salad. But the bottom line is this loony, he's clearly trying to get on the woke brigade and then, of course, hopefully get some international press. Been to that cafe, I'd bypass it if I were you. Do you know what I'm saying? Back as ever to your breaking roll story of the day. Interested here, as I say, because Harry came back and then everybody said, oh, will he now meet up with members of his family? William and Catherine have started their Easter break. They had no chance. And he didn't inform anybody in advance anyway. Perhaps he was hoping finally for the king to get down on the orb, as it were, and basically say, oh, Harry, you're back. We all must line up and apologize. But that's the bigger story, let me tell you, because as you know, Harry openly expressed this opinion on those interviews, not just here in the United Kingdom, but also across the American networks, basically saying that he was looking for an apology, not necessarily for him, but for his wife, the cable TV actress Meghan Markle, in the way that she'd been, shall we say, invited, not invited, treated within her short tenure of the monarchy. Now, as I've told you before, senior members of the British monarchy, way too busy, not working down to this petulant, childish behaviour, and certainly not planning to offer an apology. Hence the reason, according to that very good source, alongside Prince Harry, is this: no apology, no can do. Now, it's getting closer and closer to the coronation. So whether Harry and Meghan are holding out for this particular worldwide apology as Harry continues that worldwide privacy tour remains to be seen. But as one senior source told me within palace walls, certainly not happening. And if that's the case, he's certainly going to have a very long wait. Who's going to break first, though? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.